I set my radio up next to my campsite at a Texas state park. In 48 minutes, I had 10 contacts logged on the 15-meter band, and the activation was done. The rest of the weekend was just camping. That's Parks on the Air. And if you never heard of it before, you're going to want to. Let me break down what Parks on the Air actually is. POTA is a program for licensed amateur radio operators. You show up at a designated park. You set up an antenna. You make 10 contacts with other ham radio operators anywhere in the world. That's it. You've activated the park. There are over 50,000 registered POTA locations worldwide. Any licensed ham can do it. For this activation, I used FT8. It's a digital mode. It runs using free software called WSTJ-X on your laptop. The program decodes signals, sequences your transmissions, and it logs your contacts automatically. You don't need to know Morse code. You don't need to be fast on a microphone. FT8 works with weak signals, which makes it ideal whenever you're running low power in a park. I'll show you what this whole thing looks like from start to finish.
That's some really good steak. My brother knows how to cook, y'all.
Got some bad weather coming. Here comes the rain. The bad weather kind of messed up my activation plans, but the next day, when the skies were clear and the ground dried up, I set up and did my activation. Let me show you the gear I used. I got this carrying case on sale at Harbor Freight. It's a great case, very similar to a Pelican case, and super affordable and the perfect size to hold both my radio and my battery. I'll put a link to this and all the other gear that you see on the screen in the description below. My radio is a Yaesu FT710. It's not the smallest radio out there, but it's definitely portable enough. This is just an old Dell laptop that I had laying around. It's probably 4 or 5 years old. You don't really need anything super fancy or powerful to do POTA. Whatever you have at home is probably going to work just fine. First, plug in the USB cable that's on my radio, talks to my laptop. Next, make the power connection to my Bio-Inno lithium-ion battery. The antenna is a multi-band coil, a Buddy Stick Pro. I can use it for most of the HF bands, and it breaks down into this really small bag. Antenna setup takes about 5 minutes if you've done it before, about 15 minutes if it's your first time. What's your favorite antenna for activating? Let me know in the comments below. The Buddy Stick has a single radial that's adjustable, and it doesn't come with a way to hold it up off the ground. I tried a few different things. I tried a walking stick. I tried a piece of PVC pipe. The best solution I found for this is a rifle stand. It's basically a little fold-up stand that hunters use to steady their rifle when they're trying to sight through a scope. Since it has 2 legs and it's super portable and quick to set up and tear down, it works perfect for the radial on the Buddy Stick Pro. I have a 50-foot coax feed line that goes between my radio and my antenna, and it has ferrite chokes built into the cable to help reduce interference and noise. Super convenient. Just got to roll it out, plug it in, and then the physical setup is done. The first time you see this work, it doesn't even seem real. Now that everything is set up and turned on, let me show you what happened. WSTJ-X is free software. You connect the radio to your laptop via USB. Let the software sync to a time signal, and then you're ready to operate. What you see on the screen is called a waterfall display. It's a visual display of every signal on the band in real time. You spot a contact, click on it, and then the program handles the exchange. Your call sign, a signal report, confirmation, and you're done. The whole sequence takes 15 seconds. Let's get started. I'm going to call CQ and tell everyone what park I'm at. Remember, you need 10 contacts total to activate the park. 4 minutes in and the first contact comes back. Someone in California. Contact number 2, somebody calling from Arizona. There's number 3. This one's in Puerto Rico, 1,200 miles away. Contact 4 calling from Indiana. There's number 5 from Illinois. Contact 6. There's another one from Puerto Rico. Nice. Contact number 7, New Jersey. There's number 8, Central Florida. Contact 9, Phoenix, Arizona. Honestly, at this point, I was just looking at the lake. And there's contact number 10, activation complete. Now that the activation is done, I have to upload my logs. I use software called Log4OM. WSTJ-X automatically logs every contact into Log4OM. And once I'm done, I just export them out. I save them as a file. Then I head over to POTA.app and upload that file directly to the POTA website. That's all there is to it. Inks Lake is 50 miles from my house. We were there 2 nights. The activation took 48 minutes. Everything else was just the best kind of weekend ever. And that's POTA. A reason to go somewhere and a reason to bring a radio. Your ham radio license is what makes it possible. If you don't have one yet, that's the starting point. There's a free course at hamradiolaunchpad.com. It walks you through exactly what you need to do. If you found this useful, subscribe. There's plenty more where this came from.